Вітаю вас, бджілки! Ви на каналі Play, і сьогодні у нас буде 16-та частинка проходження гри Hogwarts. На початку року попрошу вас поставити лайк, підписатися на канал, а також потім цього відео написати будь-який коментар. Дякую, отож, полетіло. Так, багато корисної інформації зараз буде на початку ролика, про яку я дізнався нещодавно, точніше, пару хвилин тому, перед тим як прийти сюди. Я вирішив, що було би добре глянути, а як же ж все-таки більше звірів розмістити в себе в ворочай кімнаті. І я знайшов, що під час проходження нам ще буде відкриватися Під час проходження нам ще буде відкриватися декілька кімнат, в які ми зможемо помістити звірів. От. Тому треба проходити далі. І ми будемо тоді вже аж поміщати цих звірів. Так, повернусь до професора Шарпа. Добре, йдемо вчити Діфіндо. Карта. Професори. ВД. Так, стоп, ну в Хогвартсі має бути. Ой, здається, я побачив вже мітку на карті. Ось це? Професор Шарп, так. Чого вона пропала? Я випадково не ту кнопочку нажав. Так, от, тепер мапа. Угу. Добре. Професор Шарп, це, здається, той професор, який цей зілля варіння викладає. Куди треба, нагору? Ні, наче вниз. Максимально вниз, максимально. Тут був телепорт, чи я його не побачив? Точніше, я бачив, але я не розумів, на який телепорт краще піти, щоб швидше сюди добратися. Так, тут можна щось варити. Так, професоре, я завершив.
Well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and
Я
resolve are a
готовий.
potent
Вірте в мене,
combination.
професоре.
It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready.
Так, поїхали, Діфіндо.
Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Діфіндо. Це закляття, яке ми вчили.
It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo.
Давайте спробуємо.
I would encourage you once again to Diffindo. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually
розрізаючи.
heeds instruction. Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
Я про...
Perhaps another
не
time,
буду.
then, sir. Thank you.
Так, він був Аврором, в нього є тут медалька. До речі, я ще дізнався, що от є в українському перекладі фестрали, але насправді в оригіналі вони тестрали. Я був в шоці. Так, квест, що там далі? Ну, от цю місію ми на пізніше відкладаємо, нам треба сюди. А тоді нам треба World Map. Так, у нас там вже є швидкий перехід. Не дарма я туди вже літав. Ідемо просуватися далі по... Ну, ж треба, до речі, поміняти назад
Seems pleasant.
цей... Отак. Де? Ага, тут.
Revelio.
Зачекати. Ну, добре, почекаємо. О,
You made it.
Себастьян, привіт.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Так.
This way.
Давай, веди нас, Себастьяне.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Ну, тоді заходимо. Це вона, сестричка Себастьяна.
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm
Так,
sorry.
бачимо, що сестриці Себастьян назве. От він підозрює, що це прокляття, а батько каже, щоб він заспокоївся, це ніяке не прокляття.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you
Speak
don't mind,
with
I
Anne
just
and
need a
so
moment
on.
alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are
Так,
difficult to bear.
ти від Себастьяна, це without you. Він пише, як він сумує без неї там. Сподіваюсь, що вона швидко повернеться. Себастьян. Так, це йому від Анни. Вона просить, щоб він
Revelio.
не турбувався за неї.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now.
Дивно, що, до речі,
The goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting
вирішили
with Sebastian
спростити,
whenever
і
he's
в
home.
діалоги
It's not the
гах
courage
ніде
we
не
want.
згадується наше ім'я. Ну, я розумію, що це треба було би трошки напаритися з озвучкою. Але виходить, що ім'я ми задавали персонажу просто
Uncle Solomon is
так.
frustrated by what happened to me and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise.
А
to
просить,
speak to them
щоб
about it.
ми
Thank you. The
допомогли
search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid.
Себастьяну
I'm getting getting tired. I should
Бо він
probably
не
rest.
може прийняти
Thank you
її
for
біль,
stopping
він
by.
дуже сильно старається їй
I
допомогти.
wish you well.
Так. І з Соломоном це з батьком, напевно, треба поговорити.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian.
А, це не батько, це їхній
Make
дядько.
sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the
я
harm he
протупав
could
з
do
цим.
if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring. Revelio!
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Ну давай, пішли.
Ranrock's
До
lawyers
речі,
are capable of so much more than people realize.
шкода, що гра не дає вибору ніколи ніякого. Наскільки я навіть
All the
розумів
Brits
з
see is from whatever's going on at
оглядів
abandoned estate.
іноземних ютуберів, то як би ми не відповідали, все одно не буде різниці в
It's where
сюжеті.
they cursed Anne. This way.
Так, коровушка. І це сумно. Каже, complete the battle in time. Так. Так, так. Так. Так, зробимо. І так. І ось так. Ой, щось тут не так. Отак. Все.
Dead wizard in my book.
Accio! Incendios! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendios! Where did the pups go? Expelliarmus!
А хтось є.
Are you quite finished? You've made your last mistake.
Зараз, чав, в мене якраз на тебе четвірка заготована.
Let's get this. I will make you pay. You can't stop.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I work best until you're...
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Зараз дай Себастьяне, я все позбираю. Можемо йти. Що таке, Себастьяне?
Those
Задихався?
loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more.
А ні, все ок.
This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood
Так,
Castle.
тому що зараз
Shall
будемо
we have a
шукати
look
те, що
around?
вони пробують заховати.
They seem to have
Revelio.
set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Так, ми дослідили той об'єкт. От ще є якийсь цікавий об'єктик.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be
Revelio.
worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Так, там ще щось є. Та нам треба просуватись далі, досліджуючи кемп цих лоялістів, гоблінів.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
А це хіба не той момент, коли перейшли сюди 4 маги, а тут була засуха, і вони прислали, ну, типу, наслали, як то його, дощ. Як туди проникнути всередину? Де тут вхід? Алло, де вхід? Жах. Так, що за дзеркало?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was
Чий це
intentional.
портрет? А це раптом не одної з тих чаклунок, які були в тій
Sebastian,
четвірці.
this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section.
А це
with a
хіба
memory
не
that
та
showed this
дівчинка?
house.
Я зрозумів, це
There was a
напевно
little
дім
girl
тої
and a child.
дівчинки.
The keepers have shown
От,
me
яка
others as
так
well.
само, як наш головний персонаж, володіла древньою магією.
Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. you have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts, where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that?
Pulling my leg, це типу
The point is, we both have
запутувати
good
та
reason to
англійською.
search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio!
А що?
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Accio!
Акіо не працює, тоді
Depulso!
депульс.
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There
Так.
might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn
Себастьян, не
about.
лякай мене, будь ласка.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Так. Тут є якийсь лист. Так, ось є перший. Is my second week in the camp, my advice each day, Dr. Raymond. Так. Father who had lost child.
A
Так.
journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Так, це якісь листи Ізідора і
Seems these journal
щоденника.
entries are from Isadora's travels.
Але тут є тільки дві.
Revelio!
Там щось є далі, але як туди проникнути?
Accio!
Все зрозумів, як туди проникнути, без питань.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What?
По той бік чи андеркрафт, чи що?
Because that happens to me too.
Так, говоримо з Себастьяном,
I
так?
know it sounds strange, but
Honestly,
Ой,
nothing you say sounds
це
strange.
коріння рухається, вам
Fair
не
enough.
страшно? І страшно.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it.
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm
Зараз
tempted
туди
to hold
зайдемо.
my breath.
Зайдемо. По той біччя. Так, як я зрозумів, по той біччі ми потрапляємо в минуле, так?
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Опа, хтось забрав звідси портрет.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Так. Якась діаграмка. Частинка.
Anything helpful in the note?
Revelio!
Мені здається, що треба знайти ще частинки. Так. Ага, там є двері якісь. Себастьян, ходи цей. Ходи, там я бачив двері цікаві.
I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course,
Ну,
but
можливо, якщо
I don't
нічого її не
think
може
so.
вилікувати, то
I didn't see
можливо
any
так.
traces of it around your sister.
Що її прокляття пов'язане з
Very
темною
well.
магією.
But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Так, це вони зараз про таємну кімнату
Seeing
розказують.
what unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
Revelio. Till then.
Так, Себастьян, нам вибратись не потрібно. А, стоп, так це ж... це ж ця кімната, куди нас Себастьян приводив.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark.
Привіт,
Do not
Онай.
tell anyone.
О, ну, хоче нам якийсь секретик розказати. А. Давай, заспокоюйся. Ну? Hello. Так, тепер мапа. По-перше, мені треба продати інвентар, бо я не знаю, що там далі мене буде очікувати. Ми летимо сюди, зараз продамо швиденько лишні речі. І після того побіжимо до Онай. Ну, в Хоксміді завжди своя весела ця музичка і настрій. Так. Продаємо. Так, в мене, в принципі, все майже легендарне і епічне, чуть не продав. Я не знаю, чи цей шарфік мені потрібен. Зараз глянемо. Шарфик. Так, є. Вони одинакові. Тож на один треба більший рівень, на інший треба менший рівень. Ну, яка різниця? Давайте цей, що більший рівень, нехай буде. Так, тут... О, цікава якась ця. Так, добре. Там вже нас нічого не цікавить. В челенджах щось є. В цих комбат. Угу, з гоблінами. Добре, попалися і отримав... А, там ще щось було. Ще з ким я попався. Угу. 10 дуелей. Тут якихось 20 буде дуелей. Добре. Продаємо цей шарфик. І все. І летимо до Онай. Так, квест. Так. Мід. Так. Speak with Sebastian додаткова ця. Так, а там ж Онай десь сказав, що хоче зустрітися. Так, відвідати це. А, Вінгардіум Левіоса ми ж вже знаємо. Не ті. Добре, давайте тоді спочатку в астрономічний клас. Чогось я так думаю, що туди я більше зараз маю іти. Так. Де там? От є тут ця. Неті, я так розумію, це якби ми не вивчили раніше Вінгардіум Левіоса в якомусь побічному завданні, нам воно просто далі буде обов'язково потрібне, тому нас Онай би його навчила. Але так як ми його вже знаємо, то нічого, просто будемо проходити, що потрібно по тому квесту.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination.
Та, астрономія – це не передбачення.
Charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry
Класний
eye.
світильничок.
Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation,
Ну, так
you just
обкладено в якомусь стилі Рейвенкло.
With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Так, сьогодні ми на цьому будемо на даху дивитися за зірками. Прекрасно.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know.
Та, ми новий
You can share
студент.
with Mr. Takar.
Так, і що там?
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Угу, ми самі маємо справитися. І налаштувати. Так. Так, це щось.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past.
Зразу
Look only to
видно,
the
що
astronomy tables
ця
they
викладачка
erected throughout the high
дуже
hills
любить
from
свій
which they
предмет.
gazed
Адже
millennia
холод їй не
ago on
заважає.
the very selfsame stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Мені здається, нас спершу наш радий тому, що я шарфік йому лишив.
I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's
Ні, я не чув, що не знаю, що це таке.
stargazing implements.
Про що він говорить?
My old model's not too shabby either. Goblin cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well,
В принципі, він каже, що ми можемо забрати його старий телескоп, бо він не такий вже й хороший.
You can't miss it. I have some reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Так, знайти.
Off my stargazing as long as I could. All of good that did.
Ну, ще є якийсь та. Ой, стоп. Так, стоп, а. З ким мені треба поговорити? Так. Іду сюди, сюди, сюди. А, ось є сходи, йолки-моталки.
Incendio.
Опс. Угу, ось старий телескоп
This is
його.
old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Так, все, можемо бігти.
A pristine night.
Find the meat on the lower desk. Угу, ось він.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Так,
And
я
you
не
need
знаю, що
someone to
їх
help find
то
it.
останнє слово, яке він
I do.
сказав.
Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Так. Що він нам хоче показати?
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Давай, веде.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Ось є якийсь.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Find the astronomy. Так, це... Мені треба зайти сюди всередину, так?
Revelio.
Little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Йо, яка тут павутина.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Не думаю.
Not this close.
А,
to school,
ось
I
і
mean.
є столик. Чав, ти десь застряг. Так, спробувати. Що спробувати? Ага, ось, є.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Так, то що мені треба? Так,
As
зараз.
soon as you've lined up the telescope,
Ага.
we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Знайшов. Ліра. Це зілля Ліри.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy
Тобто ми
astronomer.
будемо
And if I
знаходити
ever
багато
see
таких
one,
столів, і нам
please
потрібно
see
буде
one.
просто досліджувати різні
Of my old
сузір'я,
telescope.
так?
Don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
Але я ще ні разу не бачив такого
It
столика.
has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Все. 23 рівень. Астрономічний клас. Так, знаєте, що би я хотів в талантах? Мені мало одної додаткової секції, я б вивчив ще одну додаткову секцію на 4 цих. А у мене, до речі, вже є 22 рівень. Так, Stupefy в мене не так часто йде. Perfect Protego також я взагалі практично не використовую. Тебе я не використовую. Клаціус деколи використовую, але тут не дуже цікавий цей. Dark Art. Defeat course enemy, restore some of you. Chaos. Ага, удари по цьому будуть. Але мені треба ще знати, як їх проклинати. Так. Ну, Фліпендо проклинає. Окей, добре. Потім будемо з цим розбиратися. Мені треба хоча б деякі закляття, які з тих непрощенних вивчити. Щоб. Ага, ось. Тут у нас сузір'я. Все, зрозумів. Тут також одяг. Ці ще два в мене закриті. Добре, що там по квестах? з цим. Поговорити з Себастьяном, та? Себастьян, ти де? В Хогвартсі. Ось тут десь. Ех, на жаль, в мене там цього нема. Швидкого телепорту. Прям поблизу немає Себастьяна, але тоді трошки повіддалі. Телепортанемося. Так, куди мені тут? Вгору. Де?
Revelio.
Ну, таке. Так, тут з Себастьяном маємо говорити, так? А, стоп. Це не Себастьян. Ні. З тобою тоді не зараз ще. Так, тут щось було, наче. Так, це House Point. Рахівники балів. Але щось вони дивно це роблять. Щось я не бачив там якихось балів, або щоб були різні в них бали факультетів. А от і Себастьян.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Хоче знайти якийсь скрипторіум, а не секретну
Ominous is
кімнату.
right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Так, то ми ще до рекруття будемо
His
вчити.
parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting us on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Так, добре. Завершили ми з цим. З Себастьяном розмову. Ні, зараз я не маю хвилиночку. Ти в мене не в головних квестах. А раз не в головних, тоді вибачай. Так, куди мені треба? В Хоксміт? А, навіть так. Оу. Далеко Наті хоче нас зустріти. Цікаво, що ж вона там шукає. Добре, це без проблем. Є мітва.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Так, вже десь тут. Так, тут нельотна зона. Так, тут є швидкий телепорт. Так, Козінатті.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that...
Чекай, вона сюди прийшла, щоб спіймати їх?
And why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Так, я зрозумів, зараз маємо проникнути в цей. Окей, так. Так, так. Так. Ось так. І ось так.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Be included.
Так, треба десь сюди.
Revelio. I wonder what that does.
Ой.
Something with a bit more force. That did it. Revelio.
Так. Так.
Glacial. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Так, ну це ж тут треба його десь відпустити, так? Можливо, ще щось.
Revelio.
Ні. Ну я майже впевнений, що нам... Так, це безльотна зона. Так, а може по трубі? Ти вмієш лазити по трубі? Ти не Гаррі. На жаль. Що це було?
Accio. Depulso.
Так.
Revelio.
Так, що тут є ще? Тільки туди. А може цей?
Levioso.
О, через Левіосу пішло.
Revelio.
Так.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for now. Revelio.
Так, а що тут є? Тут є якийсь мішечок.
Must be another way in.
В принципі, нічого цікавого. Ага, звідти я, напевно, вийду. У вікно ти можеш застрибнути? Чувак, ну чого ти такий цікавий? В таке велике вікно і пролізти не можеш. Я зрозумів. Так, я звідти прийшов. Все-таки треба бігти, напевно, туди до цього. Так. Знайти пульс. А. Ось так, все зрозумів. Так, тепер ми сюди проліземо.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Так, є лист. Де вниз десь спускатись? Так, тебе.
I
О,
know you could do
привіт.
it. This way. I will get the door.
Давай, відкривай двері. Добре, що вона знає лохомору.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Може, пригнемось, візьмемо невидимість. Може, врятуємо гіпогрифа?
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Може, після цієї місії ми зможемо гіпогрифа собі
I get the evidence and...
взяти і літати на ньому.
Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Давай, куди ти?
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof.
Чувак, ти чо тупиш? Давай
I hope Matty
швидко.
stays out of trouble.
Куди ти лізеш? Давай швидко. Куди? Сюди десь, так. Як? А, ще один. Той, що тупить. Так, через гору. Так. Зараз. Тут льотна зона? Не льотна зона. Як? Знову ж таки прохід. Тихо. Я не бачу, як мені туди забратися. Мені треба цього. Я зрозумів, там він може впасти, так? Падай. Все, він впав. Так. Давай, витягуйся. А тепер іди туди. Вставай. Все. Стій.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Як ти мене не побачив? Оце ти сліпак. Таких сліпаків ще пошукати треба.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Та. Ви тут поки розбираєтесь,
Aloha Mora.
то я вже... Так, де? Все, відкриваю ворота. Давай, рухайся. Дівчина в біді. Так, туди десь треба.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Левел 2. Значить, туди я не проберусь. Там, наче нічого цікавого.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Чекай. Що тут стільки смертежерів, алло?
Ha-ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Куди вони там дивляться? Так. А от і бахта щось підвисла прям. Її прям ковбасить.
I reckon I can see myself getting up. Let me out!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Let me out!
Levioso! Flipendo! Glacius! Repulso! Levioso!
Ой, вона десь там вилетіла вже за карту. Добре, тут такої аксіомати, а не депульсу. Отак.
Aloha Mora.
Це є, давай, погнали далі. Сподіваюсь, ми встигнемо завершити цю місію.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Ой, тут тваринки, ці браконьєри. Тримають їх в клітках в заперті. Ходіть, я вас на волю відправлю десь потім. Де ти? Де? Так, біжимо.
Revelio!
Наті ти де?
Revelio! Depulso! Revelio!
Так, тут ще є лист. Так, вертаємося назад. Швидше, чувак. Добратися до даху, добираюся. О!
It's all right.
Привіт.
There we go.
Давай, лохомора. А, лохомора?
There you are.
Бери другого. Давай.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Давай, залазь на другого. Чувак, бери її. Ух. Ну, ви, звісно. Небезпечно. А, так. Так, а як на ньому літати? Просто цей, він не вміє цей. Ага, fly slowly. Та я лечу.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Я не знаю, як керувати. Control. Давай ще раз, давай з автосейфу. Я не знав. Я не знав, як керувати. Я не розумів.
Highwing, it's all right.
Ага, от є скіп.
There we go.
Зараз. Давай славді.
Oh!
Я щось не розумію. Ага, це вниз, це вгору. Ага, от. Це треба і W, і Shift нажимати.
Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
А можна, треба було якось дати навчання польотів на гіпографі перед тим, як отак нас відправляти. На мітлі дещо по-інакшому літати. Тут постійно треба W жати.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
Причому куди ти повертаєш мишкою, туди і летить гіпограф. Ура, ми прилетіли.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before.
Я думаю,
Poppy
зараз треба було
introduced us.
Poppy
відповідати.
Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Так, а ти що? Тепер ти будеш зі мною. О, приземлитися. Ага, це повільна хода. Це швидша хода. На пробіл злітати.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
Так, все, тепер у нас є ще гіпограф. Супер. Тоді ми в мапу переміщаємося в цей і вже зберігаємося. Вже йдемо в нашу виручай кімнатку. Отож, друзі, я вам вдячний за перегляд цього ролика. Нагадаю вам за лайк. Нагадаю вам за лайк, комент, підписку. От, і зустрінемося вже в наступному ролику. Все, всім па. Па-па.